Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. I hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great start of this week, and welcome to this new video on Loom. Covered this yesterday, and I yesterday was actually wrong about it because I expected more bearish momentum. Just in general, what we saw is that it was very similar to ARK, and ARK actually turned quite bearish as well. After being bullish again, after dropping down. All right, so basically massive manipulated rally, crash, then both went up, and ARK continued to drop down, and Loom actually continued to go up. So that's pretty interesting. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the different possibilities from here. In general, I do want to say, if I'm able to look this up, I'm not sure what's going on here. Please. Yeah, thank you. In general, it's very manipulated, all right? That's one thing that's for sure. So if you are not an experienced trader, I would say out of this or play around with it with very low risk. Basically right here for Loom, everything is possible. I'd say 15 cents is possible, 17.5 cents is possible. It's also possible that in the next 2 hours, it will just drop down below its major support level right now, which is 12 cents, the area, and that it crashes. So both of those two scenarios are actually realistic and actually possible, and it's difficult to predict what's going to happen. We'll try in this video though, excuse me. But yeah, just wanted to do that as a disclaimer. Apart from that, you must know that I have my own premium training group as well, in which I share my own trades as signals, but you also receive access to my trading guides and a chat room full of traders. Very valuable. In there, I'll also tell the people when I will short Loom, because I think shorting this right now is the best option, even though right now... Okay, excuse me, the video got cut off because my fat fingers touched some sort of a button which stopped the recording. What I said is that I will most likely short Loom at some point of time, but definitely not now because the funding rates are super high. All right, so if you short it right now, you will pay a very high percentage of your position in funding fees, which is not ideal. So I will short it at some point of time, not now. Because now what's actually happening is that there's nothing bearish about Loom. The open interest and the volume are still very bullish. Open interest is still going up even. So volatility is expected, and there's still a lot of momentum in the price. So at this moment, after breaking above this resistance between 12.5 and ultimately like 11.8 cents. So that's the entire level right here. After breaking above that, it's struggling a bit with the levels here, but I would say the most likely scenario is that Loom will continue down to 15 cents. We have to assume that, like with manipulated rallies like this, you always kind of have to assume that it will continue to go up. Right now, there are also there's really no indication, like Loom is not even at that strong of a resistance level. So there's no indication that it will fall. So we have to assume that it will continue going up towards 13.5 and 14 and 15 cents. That's basically like 13.5 is a bit of a technical level. 15 is a big psychological level. And then from there, we'll see again. Now, the thing I'm looking for, and that's also, it's a possibility that will happen. But at this moment, I would just not say it's the most likely scenario. And the thing I'm looking for personally is something like this. All right. So this is the recent Fibonacci. The main support level right now is around 12 cents. If for some reason Loom right now drops down below 12 cents, finds support at 11 cents, which is another support level, but then finds resistance at 12 cents. Now that's bearish confirmation. And all of a sudden you got a lower high. Excuse me, my mouse is not really working. All of a sudden you got a lower high, you got a bearish breakout plus bearish confirmation, and then I might consider shorting. But for now, like I said, this is something that could happen. It's something you have to take into account. It's not the most likely scenario. So that's my take on Loom. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye.